Hello, Miss Musician, back here with another video. I know it's been ages and all that, and I say sorry is all I can do. But let's get straight into the video and keep it short. The first lesson that I learnt on the tabla was a very simple lesson, and the whole point of that lesson was so you get familiar with the notes and how to play them, and you know, just get yourself familiarized with the tabla itself. Before I start playing my bass, this needs tuning. Yeah, it needs tuning. And my nails are kind of long, so you might hear that, which you shouldn't really. It should be a very clean sound, but yeah, you know, just ignore that. The other thing, I'm really rusty on the tabla, and so I can't really play fast anymore, or as fast as I used to anyway. I'm not a pro. I wouldn't even say I'm average. I'm still learning big time, and I'm just sharing my knowledge with you guys. So straight into it. The first note that you're going to need is ge. Second is ge. Third is d, and the fourth is na. To learn how to play these notes, go to my first video. If you haven't discovered it, there is a first video, so have a look at that, and that goes into more detail of how to play the notes. But this is the first lesson. So this lesson has 4 lines, and the first line is ge, ge, d, d. So that's ge, ge, d, d. Okay, that's the first line. The second line is ge, ge, na, na. Ge, ge, na, na. Okay, the third line is ge, ge, d, d. So ge, ge, d, d. And the last and final line is ge, ge, na, na. Ge, ge, na, na. Okay, so those are your 4 lines, and that's how you play them. I'm going to play the first 2 lines now, slow paced, but without a gap between them. So I'm just going to play straight 2 lines. So the first 2 lines are ge, ge, d, d, ge, ge, na, na. Those are the first 2 lines. The third and the fourth line, so the last 2 lines, are ge, ge, d, d, ge, ge, na, na. Okay, so those are your 4 lines, basically. I'm going to play them all together now. So again, super slow, and but play all the 4 lines together. Ge, ge, d, d, ge, ge, na, na. Ge, ge, d, d, ge, ge, na, na. Okay, so that's that. You notice that when I'm playing the 2 gears, I'm alternating between the 2. That's because, well, when you're playing fast, when you're like, I don't know, Zakir was saying or something, you can't keep doing that, or just that. You need to, when you alternate, it becomes easier and faster for you. So if you learn let's start again in English. When you start learning, if you practice alternating as you go along, it will become second nature to you, and you know, you just automatically be doing that, and it'll make life a lot more easier. So yeah, that was the first. That was 1 whole cycle. I'm going to play 2 cycles now, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say the notes out this time. I'm just going to play it. So hopefully you know roughly how it's supposed to sound. So just know when the second cycle starts. If you can pick that out, that would be really good. So here it goes. 2 cycles. Okay, so that was 2 cycles. Again, excuse any bad hitting that I've done. I'm well out of practice, but this is a request from a lot of people, so I thought I'd fulfill it finally. But excuse my mistakes. So that's 2 cycles. So normally what I do with my Tabla lessons is after playing it a couple of times, the lesson, I tend to start off slow and then speed up in the video, so you kind of know how to practice it and how it's supposed to sound like at each stage, speed wise. And I'm going to try to do that with the tabla as well. If you've got a tabla set untuned or tuned, it doesn't matter, pause the video, come get it and sit in front of me. Trust me, it's a lot more easier. When you're playing with someone else, it really helps. And the other thing to remember is that say out the notes, whether it's in your head, whether it's out loud, say them out. It really helps. It helps more on a tabla than it does on a tabla. You can get away with not learning the notes on a tabla, but with tabla you're gonna get nowhere. You got to know the notes. So say the notes out. I'm gonna start off slow and then speed it up as fast as I can do, which won't be too fast because I haven't played in a long time. But bear with me. Again, do it with me if you can. If not, then just see how it's done and do it in your own time. So here it goes. Ye, ye, ti, da. Ye, ye, na, na. Ye, ye, ti, da. Ye, ye, na, na. Yeah, I kind of got tired there, but that's how you roughly play it. You can get a lot more faster. I'm just out of practice, and my hands are kind of cold right now. But yeah, avoid the excuses, but it can be done. You can be faster. It's not that hard. The first lesson is well easy, and trust me, it gets a lot more tougher. But for now, that is the first lesson. That's what I learnt, and hopefully this can be the first lesson for someone else out there as well. Don't forget, keep practicing. Practice makes perfect, like I always say. And yeah, just see how it goes. So until the next video, take care and good luck.